For the last several days, you've been sending us pictures of those hazy shades of spring with smoke following the wind hundreds of miles from wildfires in northern Canada. And it's not just Minnesota that's seeing this. That is Sheridan, Wyoming, about 3:30 this afternoon. And you wouldn't know it from the picture you're looking at, but there are 10,000 feet tall mountains. It should be in that photo, but with the haze, you can't even see them, normally totally visible. The thickest of that smoke is just beginning to hit our metro area right now, and experts say it's nothing to really mess around with. In fact, it prompted a statewide air quality alert today. Whole state, that's somewhat rare. Kent's been tracking it literally all afternoon. I've been watching him do this and talking to experts about what this means for the summer ahead. Hi, Kent.
Hi, Jana. Now, I'm no meteorologist here, but I'm going to do my best to show you what's going on right now. This map, it shows the air quality readings across the state right now, and all of that red, as you imagine, it's not very good. It represents air that is unhealthy for everyone, and that is due to the smoke that's crept across our state all day. I'm told the worst of it will blow through by about midnight, but the threat fueling it, it's not going anywhere.
It's hard to grasp the impact of the current outbreak of wildfires in northern Alberta, Canada, until you view them from space. These images from earlier this week show what initially led to hazy skies across our state and eventually fueled the bands of even heavier smoke that blew in behind our most recent cold front.
What we saw yesterday with the smoke in North Dakota was probably the worst that they've ever measured. We'll have to see when the day's over how western Minnesota looks.
Which is why David Brown and the other air quality meteorologists with the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency issued a rare statewide air quality alert.
This is only the third statewide air quality alert that we've issued. All three times it's been for wildfire smoke.
What do we know about where wildfire smoke coming into our state ranks in terms of air pollution?
The wildfire smoke events that we've seen, especially in 2021 and this one here, produce air quality impacts that are significantly higher than what we generally see from everyday sources of emissions that we're used to, like, factories and cars.
Historically, he says the smoke doesn't tend to stick around long, but that shifted in 2021 when another outbreak of Canadian fires led to the so-called Summer of Smoke and several of the worst air quality readings we've ever seen.
We had wildfire smoke almost the entire month of July that impacted some parts of Minnesota. It just came in wave after wave.
Unfortunately, he says the timing and trail of this smoke could lead to an even longer summer.
It's concerning that we're seeing smoke this early in the wildfire season. Typically we see these events in July, August, maybe September. We may see wave after wave again, depending on how the weather pattern's set up.
It is concerning how often this is happening now.
And Dr. Charlene McAvoy with Regents Hospital says that could result in wave after wave of health complications.
This poor air quality increases the inflammation in our bodies. Most of our chronic conditions, or many of them, are related to that inflammation in our bodies. So we will see an increase in heart attacks with regards to lungs, especially people who've got asthma, and that's even young kids, not just adults. And we call COPD, so that's emphysema, chronic obstructive bronchitis. All that also aggravates, causes more inflammation.
I hope that people are able to just take it easy.
And at the very least, David hopes people stay informed.
Obviously, there's nothing we can do to control the fires that are out of state, but we can still do something to keep an eye on it and let people know ahead of time when smoke's moving in so they can plan their days accordingly, because we've seen that the smoke can be extremely heavy and have some significant health impacts on people.
And speaking of planning accordingly, there are some really helpful tools to navigate days like this I found out about today, including the EPA's AirNow app, which gives you hourly updates on the air quality right where you are. And speaking of that, we hit the red in just the last few minutes before the show in the metro area in the last hour. That's why you might be noticing that smoke and that smell right now. That means it's a good idea for everyone to limit their time outside, I'm told. And if you can't, try to keep your strenuous activity to a minimum.